Hello, Cancer. Welcome in. Welcome back. How you doing? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day so far. Happy Friday. Week went by fast, right? If you haven't been with me before, welcome in. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic medium, tarot reader, healer, empath, and I also have the gift of telekinesis. I will give an example of that in somewhere in the reading, and if I don't, please go back to the last video. All right, Cancer. So I speak to my spirits through my pendulum here. Okay, I do a form of necromancy, and they're saying yes. Okay, so of course, yes is this way, no is this way. Of course, they give me love, and they tell me some about hate. This is love. The other way is hate. All right, so they're gonna pick up the first several cards, and then I will follow it up with more tarot to see what messages they are trying to get out there to you. Subscribe to my channel so my spirits can pick up with your story, your energy, whatever you have going on. Okay, there's some form of energy exchange. So let's do it, guys. I hope everybody had a good week. Let's see what's going on in your energy right now. What do you have to tell them? Mm, Okay, let's see what's going on. Your crowning energy right now. What is the crowning energy for my beautiful Cancer? Of course, everybody lives different lives and we're all on different timelines. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. Check out your rising sign just so I connect the messages or whatever. Okay. Let's see what's going on. What's the crowning energies for Cancer spirit? All right, the Fool. You can be dealing with an Aries right now. That can be in your natal chart, okay? Your rising sign or something, somewhere in your chart. The Fool. You can be starting something new, wanting to start something new, beginning of a journey or something, or some kind of spontaneous new adventures. Yeah, Ten of Cups, to be happy, okay? Somebody's doing something here to, be happy, to be content, to start a family, maybe to happy wife, happy life energy here. New beginnings to start happiness, doing something to start happiness. Okay. Empress, that's right. For some of you, you're pregnant, starting a family. For some of you, you're pregnant again or something like that. Redhead is significant here as well. Emerald green, too. Knight of Swords. Somebody's awake at night. Some kind of, anxiety, or somebody's, up at night. Knight of Swords. Having anxiety. Can't sleep about something here. Worried. Maybe worried about some kind of fertility or something. Maybe if somebody's worried about growing something. Maybe somebody's worried about their business. There's a lot of competition, maybe. Five of Wands around you here. Maybe there's a lot of competition, rivalry, fighting, arguments, disagreements about something. But this is competition, all right? This can be abusive relationships too. That's more competition. Five of Swords. Again, I just said abusive relationships. Five of Swords. Defeat. Betrayal. War, fighting. Is it this one? You want this one. Okay, this is significant. What grounds you is Two of Cups. Two of Cups. For some of you, this is a unity of some sort. You can be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is a connection of some sort. Maybe you're fighting with your person here, arguments. This can be an abusive relationship, of course. And then we got Six of Swords, of Wands. Do you want me to keep it like this? No, they don't. They want me to keep it up. Okay, so Six of Wands, victory. All right, victory is what you don't see in the bottom of the deck. All right, this is public recognition. You're going to be acclaimed. This is something victorious. You're going to win something. Okay, this is what you don't see under the deck. So whatever you're doing, just keep on doing to get to this victory. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Let me clarify these cards here. The Fool. What crowns them, Spirit? What's this? What's this Fool card, Spirit? What's this Fool? What's this Fool card for crowning? What's this Fool card, Spirit? What's this Fool all about? Yeah, Magician. All right, you manifesting something. This is something that you wanted, and you having all the resources. You have all the resources that you need in your toolbox to get everything that you need to get the job done, to do whatever resources that you have. All right, this is you adapting to change. All right, this is you taking action with something. Success, you having everything that you need. This is you, everything that you need to start your happy family. I feel like somebody owns land or something like that. I'm seeing like a lot of land here. I don't know, acres of land of some sort. Yeah, you've been defending yourself. Here's a strength card. Last reading, something to do about you. This is your resilience. This is your resilience. Your resilience that you had to use. Everything that you used, everything that you had, all the resources that you had in order to, defend or to get this job done or to get this happy home. All right. For some of you, you're guarding your happy home. You did everything. You're fighting for yourself, fighting for your happy home, fighting for your wife, fighting for just your family, your happiness, your stability, being in that happy place. I'm getting same sex too. Same sex. And then we got the strength card. This is you speaking your truth, being powerful, having that inner strength to get through this, being resilient. Being resilient, fighting for yourself, having a precautionary attitude here, guarding yourself, territorial integrity. Stop. Hey. All right. This is the strength, resilience. Yeah, your power. This is your power. Cancer, you've been strong. Been clever. Gentle force, this means like taming the beast, the imprints right above it. You have some kind of magical something with you though here. Infinity, the infinity sign. You can be seeing 888. Okay, you can be seeing 888, but there's definitely some kind of power inside of you. You can be a healer or a tarot reader or into the cult or something like that. Starting something new, maybe a new business of some sort. Temperance, yeah. Nine of Swords above that. So I feel like, so for some of you, you need, balance. There's balance here. Tolerance that's needed. Calm, peaceful. But this is you in your heart. You're peaceful about something here. You have some kind of calm and some kind of like, balance here now, healing. I feel like for some of you, you're definitely going into some kind of healing, all this strength and this power that you have and everything here. Patience and strength and angelic guidance here. Okay. I mean, for some of you, I feel like you see some things in your dreams. But I feel like also like your angels are coming to you at night or something like that. Something very significant about your dreams. Like don't fight it. Listen to your dreams. Something they're trying to tell you here. Again, with the water, yeah, for some of you, you're dealing with the water sign, Pisces. You are a water sign. This is you, Cancer, Scorpio. Trying to find balance in something. Maybe, this is why you can't sleep or something. And then this is the Knight of Wands. Inspired action for you, with this whole fighting and everything, and it has an energy of you keep going. Like, go, let's go. We got to get out of here. This is excitement, passion, youth, impulsiveness, travel. Again, I feel like for some of you, you're traveling. All right, but I feel also too that somebody, maybe this is somebody inspired, this fighting inspired somebody to take a look at their relationship or something here. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys. All right. Yeah, so maybe this fight, maybe kept you like something inspired you though. Inspired action. Something about doing with this argument. Maybe this fight inspired you to go. You just want peace and tranquility. You're finding the inner strength, you're resilient. For a lot of you, you've been through it. You've been through a lot. You just want to be happy right now. You just want to be happy, and this is what you're seeing in your like in your third eye. Your intuition is telling you, judgment. Okay, judgment is here with this Five of Swords above it. Yeah, judgment is here for all this fighting and stuff. There's some kind of awakening. Somebody's taking a new direction here. All right, somebody awakened to some kind of shit. They're gonna evaluate and let go of the past here. All right, this two of cups here. Maybe for some of you, you're feeling with this connection that left you out in the cold. Okay, something here, resources ran out here, all right, with this person, or maybe you're done with this person. Maybe you don't want to deal with this person anymore, something like that. Let's see what this love situation is all about. Yeah, but this is definitely somebody tested your financial strength here. Also, this can be that, left out in the cold, despair, maybe, love that grows. I feel like for some of you, I don't know, you woke up to something here. Maybe, this person kind of, maybe somebody used you or something like that, try to leave you out in the cold. All right. But there's definitely arguments, but there's judgment here now. Somebody awoke to something. And I feel like karma is going to be taking their place here. Like that's it. Birds, eagles can be significant as well. Eagles, sunflowers. I don't know, the color yellow is also very significant. 111 is what I'm seeing a lot here. Short blonde hair. The 5th is also significant. July 5th, July 15th, June 25th is significant. The 9th is also significant. July 9th, June 29th. Vacation for some of you, again, somebody's traveling here. Adventure, getting away, because the Fool is right above that. That's what that means, getting away, adventure. Some of you are taking a break. You need to take a break. You have all the resources that you need in your toolbox, money and everything to get away, right? For some of you, you've been fighting a big fight. So it's time to, maybe for some of you, you feel like, you can't go on vacation right now because of the funds, Yeah, mixed feelings. You got mixed feelings about this. Indecisive, conflicting feelings, unsure about of the relationship now, unsure about some kind of mixed feelings about something. Maybe somebody's trying to get back with you or something, and you're worried about, this happy home or something like that. I feel like, for some of you, maybe you're looking and you're like, okay, this is physical strength, What else about this? Something to do about defending your home, protecting yourself, guarding your home, fighting for your home or something like it's a happy home. Something about a vacation home. Something about a vacation home here. Yeah, true love is here too. Experiencing wholeness, unconditional love, long-lasting bond. For some of you, you've been through it. You guys been through a lot together, ups and downs, and problems and jealousy and financial issues and everything. Look, divorce came right next to that. For some of you, you're terminating a marriage, and you had to be strong. All right. Some of you can be landlords or you can own property here. It's a complicated relationship, something to do with alimony. There's unconditional love here. Maybe, your love is resilience, Maybe your love is resilient. Maybe something to do with money here, though. Somebody got left out in the cold or something to do with that. Or separation will be costly. Complicated relationship. I'm just hearing something like, it's cheaper to keep her or something like that. All right. Regret. Somebody, is in regret. Yeah, they can't sleep at night. They want to undo the damage. There's somebody's remorseful here about something keeping them up at night with anxiety or whatever here. Somebody just wants to be in peace, but definitely somebody is regretful about something here. Maybe about this divorce or the separation or a vacation. Something to do with maybe about a house or a fight. Could have had a fight of some sort. This could be at work though too. This card keeps coming out. Love and growth. Love and growth. Love that grows with time. Needs time to grow. Unexpected lessons in love. It can be any of those things. Unexpected lessons in love here. True love. I feel like, somebody's resilient to some kind of love. Happy. Love that grows with time. I just heard, too, like, your beauty stands out here. Your beauty stands out. Somebody here is beautiful, intimidated by your beauty. Your beauty stands out. Physical attraction. Arranged marriage. I don't know. Maybe somebody around. I don't know. Something about to do with arranged marriages. Maybe this was arranged or something. Or, I don't know. Maybe it was arranged in the past life. I feel too. Maybe somebody, I don't know, somebody's jealous of somebody's beauty here, being judged because of their beauty. Somebody's definitely being judged by your beauty, okay? Somebody's intimidated by your beauty. Ugh, definitely being judged though. Judge or being judged about somebody's beauty. Fighting, jealousy, betrayal. Right, talking shit behind somebody's back here. What's the grounding? Out in the cold again. All right. So confirmation. Out in the cold. And what came up right below it, out in the cold. So it's two different decks, guys. It says out in the cold on both. All right. So definitely this person, this connection that, this can be your family connection. It can be a lover connection. It can be a marriage, a partnership, a connection with your friend, whatever, a connection with another person. Okay. Left you out in the cold. All right. Somebody definitely left somebody out in the cold, feeling rejected. Okay. All right, look, feeling rejected, isolated, scarcity mindset, isolation and loneliness, you know. Wanted to undo the damage. Whoa. Okay. What else, Spirit? 2010 on the clock. That can be significant. The 20th and the 10th. What else do you have to tell me for our Cancer? Yeah, definitely somebody got left out in the cold. Maybe somebody got left out in the cold because, I don't know, something to do about beauty though, guys. Something to do about beauty. You know, some pretty people get judged, you know. Shame. They don't like them. I feel like somebody don't like you because you're beautiful, something like that. You can have long, beautiful, luscious hair. Something to do with that. I just heard that key. All right, key. Opening doors to a better future here. You know, you have access to what is hidden with the magician. All right, finding solutions, access to previous closed doors. Look, all right, you have access to what's hidden. You have access to something here to start new ventures, to do something, maybe access for money. I don't know. For some of you, you have vacation homes or something to do with a vacation home. Keep on getting that. Maybe you got a key to a home recently, a lease or something, a key to a house or something, a key to something, a key to a car, a key to a home. Maybe you had to, you know, get out someplace quick or something like that. But, you know, you're feeling happy about your life. All right. Yeah. Right above that is 10 of, this is what that means. Happiness. 10, you're content. 10 of cups, you know, 10 of cups, happiness. Same, you know, this is in your third eye here. You're feeling on top of the world, a smoother ride through life, an incident that made you happy. So something that made you happy, okay, that you were resilient about here, you manifested and you worked for it, you're very happy about, okay? You could have created a long-lasting bond with somebody while in the process of this, okay? But somebody definitely got a key to something here. All right, what's this alimony and strength and Empress card? What's the divorce card? Rebuilding. Yeah, you're rebuilding. All right, you're rebuilding your life after loss. You could have, you know, had a divorce. You know, it was the separation was costly. You know, you invested a lot of effort and time, but now you're rebuilding here. It says you're rebuilding your life after loss, ready to take action to improve now. All right, and that's why the strength card is here, and that's why the Empress card is right above it, and that's why divorce is here. You know, it all like, you know, all in one straight line here. So you're rebuilding. You got some kind of strength. You got everything that you need right now. This divorce, you know, might be costly, but you're gonna get everything back here. You're gonna be rebuilding everything. Somebody here is an influencer, has a strong, like a social media presence here, okay? Somebody's online. Maybe somebody's up at night online on social media, something like that, all right? Maybe you want to, you know, you said something online or somebody that want, you know, damage was already done, round and round here, it says. Not applying lessons. So repeating an old story. Unhealthy patterns on repeat, unable to let go of the past. So this is somebody that is holding a grudge for sure. Somebody's holding a grudge. That's why somebody had to keep moving or something like that. This fight, something that happened, but you keep going around and around in a cycle with this person here. And then it says marriage, right in your sacred chakra, okay? Where your love is. The new partner may be divorced or attracted to a married person, or it could be marriage life, attracting a long-term partner. So for some of you, you're getting married. For some of you, you're getting married and your person just feels like, you know, your beauty, they're intimidated by your beauty, you know. Maybe this new partner, you know, that you have is maybe divorced, but there's definitely some kind of rebirth here, a growing of some sort, and it's going to be with a new love. What's this out in the cold? What's this out in the cold? Attracting things in life. All right, so you're going to be attracting things in life. So attraction to something or someone. Hard to resist something or someone here. Maybe something, that's why something got left out in the cold here. Seduction, charm, you're something to do with magnetic. You're magnetic right now. I'm going to have Spirit pick out a card for you from this deck that they've been wanting to do here. Okay. There's a message in this for you, Cancer. I don't know what this is, but let's see. Spirit's going to pick out a card here for you. What does all this mean? What's the message for Cancer for all of this? What's the message for Cancer? Spirit, what's the message for Cancer? What message do you have for them? There's a message. This one. All right. Black unicorn. Wow. So for some of you, you love unicorns. Maybe you might have a black cat, a black dog. You can even have a black horse. You know of a black horse, something to do with that. It can be a white or black. Horses are significant. The color black is also significant. It could be your favorite color. 1972 is significant. You can be 27 years old. What? That means independence, okay? Black unicorn, it means independence. A dynamic unicorn rears up on its hind legs, majestic and high above the world. He demands respect from all who see him. Black unicorns are less familiar than white ones, but they do have their own place in the mythology. Known as a symbol of freedom, their character is not the same as of their white cousins. With great strength and hunting prowess, the black unicorn is a creature of fierce, independent, and sometimes rebellion. All right, like I was saying before, strength, the strength card came out here. And this is in your heart chakra. So you have great strength. Occasionally we need to stand on our own 2 feet. When this card appears in our reading, it is suggested that now is not a time to rely on others, but to stand confidently in your own beliefs and take charge of your own life. But this card is many ways a symbol of choice, since it is our decisions that we exercise our power and independent thinking. Whether you choose to be self sufficient and decide to go it alone or make a stand, potentially pushing against the flow, doing so will command respect from others and put you in a league of your own. Okay? Wow, that was powerful. All right, this is to do with separation here. Okay, so if this is you, look, last card, inner strength. Okay, strength came out again. All right, so keep on pushing, guys. Keep strong, keep independent. You're strong, you're beautiful, you're confident. You stand on your own 2 beautiful feet. All right, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. Don't forget to, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And like, so I can keep coming back. So it gives me motivation. All right. For some of you who didn't see my thing and would like to see my telekinesis, here we go. I won't move the bell, but I'll move the clapper with my mind. All right, and then I can also do it with my fingers, the energy of my hands, also moves objects, whatever I have, whatever I'm connected to on one hand, I can move on the other as such, okay? All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff, okay? Love, light, and peace to each and every one of you. Please be kind to one another. Don't be mean because mean people suck. All right? Mwah. I love you, Cancer. See you soon. Peace out.